The Human Torch is still broken even after the season 2.5 nerf, the new patch that nerfed Human Torch. He's still broken and he's still a very, very good character if you know how to use him, y'all. I just hit Lord rank Human Torch, and I've been seeing a lot of people complain about the new Torch nerf. But I'm telling you, 50 and 0, all these type of gameplays in ranked, in quick play, no matter what you play, Torch is still broken. So make sure to watch this full video, and I'm going to show you guys how to go crazy with Johnny Storm. If you want to get plays like this, even against flyers, y'all, I've been seeing a lot of people struggle against Ultron, against Iron Man. If you want to take them both on at once, okay, Human Torch is still broken. He's still very good. You definitely feel the nerf, y'all. The nerf is definitely felt, but I've been seeing a lot of people act like Torch is just unplayable, that he's just garbage now, and that couldn't be further from the truth, man. You guys, I'm getting penta kills, I'm getting quad feeds, penta feeds. I'm telling you guys, if you know what you're doing, Torch is still broken. The ultimate is still broken. His regular kit is still broken. You just have to play him better. All right, you have to actually know what you're doing as a Torch, man, and you can still go crazy. All right, but first things first, the verse of the video. This is Psalm 150. Let everything that hath breath praise the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. I'm telling y'all, as somebody who used to be atheist my whole entire life, y'all, everything that has breath, me, you, even the birds in the sky, the animals, y'all, across the earth, even the trees and just the beautiful nature, the earth itself praises the Lord, man. So make sure to follow God, follow Jesus Christ, because without God, we would be nothing. There would be nothing, y'all. Praise the Lord always. As long as you have breath, that's a blessing from God, y'all. So always keep that in mind. Always follow God. And let's get back to the video. So the very first thing that I want to mention with Human Torch, you guys can see, with the new update, there's a lot of double flyer, triple flyer. I even played a couple games with quadruple flyers. There's a lot of flyers in the new update, man. And in my opinion, Human Torch is still one of the best anti-flyers in the game. Especially if you have flyers with you, if you have an Ultron that's pocketing you, or if you have a Storm on your team, Torch is very, very toxic in the skies, man. He is the best anti-flyer in my opinion. I'm going to be showing you guys how to counter Iron Mans in this video. There's a lot more Iron Mans in this new season now that they have Ultron. I mean, look at this, man. Anytime you see a flyer as a Torch, I make it my responsibility to take them out for the team. Anytime I see an Iron Man or I see Ultron or I see Storm, whoever, Torch, man, you want to get up close and you want to bop them. Okay, the thing about Torch is, yes, he definitely got nerfed a little bit, but if you aim your shots, you have to be very, very precise with your shots. You have to get up close. All right, like I said, you can definitely feel the nerf, but if you aim your shots, if you play aggressive, you can still be highly, highly effective. That's the main thing that I wanted to mention in this video. How to really succeed with Human Torch. The whole point of Human Torch, man, he's a flyer with a shotgun. So understand, I see a lot of people play Torch wrong. They try to like sit high up in the map. They try to stay back in the fight and like backline him, like poke like he's Black Widow or Hawkeye. That's not how you want to play Human Torch. He is a flyer with a shotgun, man. So you want to play aggressive. The same way like Torch's personality, he's kind of like, you know, like cocky, arrogant. Human Torch is a huge ego character. And what I mean by that is you want to get close to your enemy. You want to play aggressive. I normally play 2K. So to put a 2K term in this video, as Human Torch, you want to drop your nuts. And what I mean by that is anytime you see an opportunity to get up close, you guys see I'm in their spawn. I'm at their spawn room, but I'm still playing aggressive. I go back behind cover. I'm still getting kills. I'm still throwing damage down, like down the field. You know what I'm saying? You want to be aggressive and you want to just constantly apply pressure. You can't play scared on Torch, man. Even with your dive, The dive is one of the best abilities in the game, even with the cooldown, the flaming meteor on Human Torch. If you know how to play aggressive with it and you know how to actually use it, you can either use it offensively to get kills, or you can use it defensively. As a Human Torch, another huge thing is to play your life. Even if you're not necessarily getting final kills, getting eliminations, final hits, as long as you're putting a lot of damage on the other team, you're still doing your job as a DPS, man. And the main thing, you need to play your life. So it's better to not die than it is to get a bunch of kills. And as a Human Torch, if you plan a lot of damage, if you apply a lot of pressure, you get your ultimate very, very fast. And Human Torch ultimate is honestly kind of broken. I will give you guys some tips in this video how to properly use the ultimate. But look at this. Look, I'm playing behind cover against the Iron Man. And that was an example of like a ego challenge, a ego chow. If you're playing against Flyers, Iron Man, or Storm, you want to get up close to them and then you want to hit your shot. So even this Storm right here, I'm kind of missing, but I'm playing aggressive. You see, I dive close to her. I'm not running away from the challenge. Even this Iron Man, he tries to beam me. So I bop them midair and I take out both of their Flyers. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? Yes, Human Torch, if you're playing against a very, very good Iron Man can definitely melt you with the beam. But understand, a good Torch can also melt to Iron Man just with my regular primary. So it's kind of like an ego challenge. Like I said, who's better? Are you better on Torch or is he better on Iron Man? You have to figure that out for yourself. Another huge play is that ultimate. You guys see how I threw my ultimate and then I was playing around it. A lot of Human Torches, I see they struggle with like Spider-Man, Iron Fist. They struggle with dive characters and melee characters, man. A really good way to counter that is you can pop your ultimate like that and you can fly in the tornado. So when that Thor was trying to attack me, because I'm inside the tornado, if he wants to hit me, he has to take my damage. All right, and I'm telling you, not many people are going to survive standing inside of that tornado. Especially if you have a Storm on your team and you guys do the fire tornado, or I've even played games where I have Storm and Jeff and we do a fire Jeff Nado, y'all. It's very, very toxic. His ultimate is very, very destructive. And I will give you guys some tips on his ultimate, how to properly use it, because there are some times where I mess up his ultimate even still, now that I'm Lord Human Torch, but especially when I was first learning the character. Look at a play like this. Look, Doctor Strange and Magneto, they can block your ultimate. There are certain things that can block your ultimate. So any type of shield will block your ultimate. Even the Punisher's turret will block your ultimate. So if you have your ultimate active, it's very, very important to understand where to place your fire tornadoes. If you're playing against a Doctor Strange like that, you want to put your fire tornado like behind him or to the side. Try to predict where your enemy is going. If they're going back, put your tornadoes behind them, right? If you see them moving left, put it to the left. There are certain times where, like I said, they can block your ultimate. So it's very, very important that you properly place your tornadoes, because if you don't do it, then you might as well not even have popped it. Okay, but like I said, Torch, he applies so much pressure. He's really good at, even I see a lot of people struggle with Scarlet Witch, man. If I see a Scarlet Witch, I'm going right at her. That's the best way to play against like characters like Wanda or Iron Man or all these people. Look, even with both of them, Iron Man's getting pocketed by the Cloak and Dagger, but I'm going up 2v1. I don't care. I'm gonna win the fight. This is another example of tornado placement. Even though I'm not in my ult, I threw those both behind cover and then I popped my prison, and that's what killed her. Now ultimately it took 3 people to take me down, but a play like that, I took out their healer and one of their DPS, and their tank had to leave the fight to come focus on me. So even though I left my team has 5 players on the point and their team only has 3. So as a Human Torch, you can make big plays even if you do die, or even if you don't necessarily get a kill. If you can distract the other team and just apply pressure in multiple ways, it's not always about dealing damage. Alright, even though I got a kill on that last play, the fact that the whole other team has to worry about me and what I'm doing instead of playing the point, that goes to show you how powerful and how annoying and toxic Torch can be. You guys saw the screenshots, the MVP animations earlier in the video. These are after patch, okay? So you can go 50-0, 51-4 in ranked with the Human Torch still. And I am diamond rank. I see a lot of people, they like to flex at Marvel Rivals like, oh, if you're not Celestial, top 500, one above all, you're low elo, which I don't necessarily agree with. I mean, I'm not top 500, all right, but diamond is definitely not the same as like bronze or silver. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? So you can still dominate high elo lobbies with Torch, man. And you just have to really, I would suggest if you're looking to play Torch, now is probably the best time to understand him and get a feel for him and his kit, y'all, because I have a feeling that next season, next update, they're going to buff his kit again. All right. I do believe that they went a little bit too far with the nerf. Okay. They definitely nerfed him and you can definitely feel it. So they're probably going to correct again and buff him again, probably next season or here pretty soon. They're going to buff him back up. But even now with the nerf, he's still really good. And right now is probably the worst that Human Torch is ever going to be again. All right, right now in Season 2.5, this is the worst version of the Human Torch, and he's still very broken. He's still very good. So if you learn how to play Torch now, once they buff him again, once they make him better, once the triple flyer and quadruple flyer stuff starts to calm down, you're going to be even more dominant. All right, because he's really still, in my opinion, the best flyer. He's still one of, if not the best DPS. I have another video coming soon on Black Widow because I think Black Widow is a super duper underrated character as well. Definitely one of the best DPS. But Human Torch, if you know what you're doing, he is still one of the best characters in the game. He's not just totally unplayable. All right, people act like he's unplayable. Look at this. My ultimate, Doctor Strange blocked it, and then I'm throwing it right at the Punisher turret, and it totally blocks my ultimate. All right, so that was a bad example of what to do. Don't do that on Human Torch. Don't waste your ultimate like that, throwing it at shields or throwing it at turrets. Anybody that can block your ultimate, you don't want to waste it like I just did. Because when you don't waste it, he has one of the most broken, one of the most powerful ults in the game. You can easily wipe 3, 4, 5. I mean, you could even get a whole team wipe with his ultimate if you know what you're doing, man. The best way is you want to spam these tornadoes. All right, spam them, put them all where the enemy team is. Don't just kind of like put them up and leave them. You want to keep throwing them, keep spamming them, and that's how you get the most out of your ultimate, the most damage. I mean, look at this, man. Even though I'm going against a tank, man, I'm getting their whole team. That's another Penta. Look at this. Look at this. Iron Man trying to get me with that beam. So what am I doing, man? I'm playing like a little rat. I'm flying around. I'm dodging him. It's just an ego challenge, man. If you struggle with Iron Man, I would say you just got to get better. Because for me, when I play against Iron Man, I always look forward to, even this guy, he has the Gamma. This was last season. He had the Gamma boost, and I'm still, look, I'm flying around. I'm chasing him. I mean, look at this. Even though I missed a couple shots, if you just know how to move around, use your plasma body, use your abilities to your advantage, play behind cover, Iron Man is not an issue for Human Torch, man. Ultron is not an issue. Scarlet Witch is not really an issue. You just have to play aggressive, use cover, understand how to play a flyer. If you're not used to playing a flyer, then you have to understand this. Like, you don't just want to fly out in the open. Look at this play too. Iron Fist is chasing me, so I only have 20 health. Instead of trying to challenge him, I fly off the map, and Iron Fist ends up falling off the map. Be creative as a flyer. You don't just want to fly out in the open. You want to play behind cover. You want to use your flight to your advantage if you're playing against characters that can't fly and don't have mobility like that. Don't just sit low to the ground where Iron Fist can come up and just punch you. And at the same time, if you're playing against Iron Man, Ultron, all these type of people, don't just stand right out in the open. This right here, I'm out in the open, but I'm behind the enemy team, so nobody's really looking. All right, so then this Magneto comes. I dive down to challenge him. He has the shield, so I just wait till his shield goes away, and then I'll pop him. It's that simple, man. Then look, this Iron Man, I believe he does kill me. He got the jump on me, but that was after I killed basically his whole team. So always, always, always play aggressive on this character, man. Don't be scared. Like I said, anytime you see another flyer, You have to show them why Human Torch is the best flyer. You guys saw just 3-shotted Iron Man. Even after the nerf, you can still get 3 shots. You can still get 3 or 4 shots. If you hit all your shots, you will melt people in 3 to 4 shots, man. So use that to your advantage. Show them why Human Torch rules the skies even still. He's the best flyer. It's not Iron Man. It's not Ultron. It's not Storm. It's not any of these characters. It's Torch, man. You guys can see a play like this. I'm kind of far away to the Iron Man. So what do? I play behind cover and I rush him. I get up close to him. And you guys see I'm missing, but so is he. I'm making him miss. And then I make him waste his ult. He solo ulted. He tried to solo ult me and I still got him. That's how you defeat Iron Man. That's how you defeat all these flyers, man. I'm telling y'all, Torch is the best flyer. The one thing, this is a crazy play too. Look, I knew she was going to the left, so what do? I did that and got her while she was invisible, man. Stuff like that, that's just a dog play. Dog play. But as I was saying about Human Torch, one of the things that I don't like about Torch, and I think that they definitely need to buff, he definitely needs to be faster. All right, there's no reason, in my opinion, that Iron Man should be flying faster than Human Torch. There's absolutely no reason that when I'm using Human Torch, I'm watching the people on my team, Luna Snow is literally running faster than the Human Torch is flying. And to me, that's kind of just ridiculous, man. Like, they have got to make Human Torch faster, especially in Plasma Body. He should not be so slow. All right, but even as a slow flyer, a slower character, he's still the king of the skies, the ruler of the skies. There's no other character that can mess with Torch up close. Whether that's on the ground or especially in the air, nobody can mess with this character up close. So always, always, always play aggressive. Use your diving meteor to your advantage. You guys see, I'm using my meteor. I'm throwing the little flame fields and then I'm meteoring down. That's an easy way to get a lot of kills. You can meteor towards the back line when you need to peel and protect your healers. Like, a lot of DPS, a lot of tanks, a lot of players, period, they don't peel. They don't help their healers in the back line, man. Torch is so good at that, y'all. You can either use your meteor as a defensive tool, but also, look, I see Punisher in the back line. I immediately come back and meteor strike him. And then, like I said, it's a 1v1, me versus Punisher up close. Even if he has his shotgun, I have a fire shotgun on my character, man. So definitely use the meteor to peel, help out your supports in the back line. And then once you're done peeling, go back to the fight, apply pressure, apply damage, build your ultimate, man. Because like I said, as long as you're dealing damage, even if you're not necessarily getting eliminations, as long as you're putting good damage down, you are going to build your ultimate very, very fast on Torch. And his ultimate is still one of the best in the game. So always think about how you can be dealing damage, how you can be applying pressure. And even on a play like this, I have a low health. I juke their rocket, and then I come down and I pressure him. I have 12 HP, and I'm still applying pressure on the other team, man. Stuff like that. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, y'all, to play Torch. That's the #1 thing. Even after the nerf, don't be scared. Don't be afraid to use this character. Forget what a lot of people are saying online. Oh, he's cooked. He's unusable, unplayable. He's definitely not unplayable, y'all. He's definitely not unplayable. You just have to get better at him. Get smarter as a Human Torch, man. Even though he's an ego character and you can ego challenge, like I said, don't let that ego cloud your judgment, okay? Understand there is a right time to ego chow and there is a wrong time to ego chow. Just because you can fight 1v1 doesn't always necessarily mean that you should, all right? So use situational awareness, use game awareness, understand who you're going against, what their skill level is, what your skill level is, what point in the game is it, you know, is it overtime on the point, every play matters, or if the game just started. Use situational awareness and game awareness as Human Torch. Understand when to challenge. Even a play like this, Moon Knight got the health pack, I still popped him. Scarlet Witch rushed me, I meteored and still popped her, even though I had low health, man. You can definitely go crazy on Torch, y'all. This character is just broken. He's one of my favorite characters, my first Lord character, y'all, because he really is that good. And hopefully they do rebuff him. They did go a little bit too far with the nerfs, but he's definitely still very, very viable. I mean, look at this. I'm getting triples, quads, pentas, all types of stuff on this character, man. He's just busted. He's just broken, man. He's absolutely broken. And hopefully we get some more skins for Torch too. I don't necessarily mind this skin, the negative zone skin, but I think Torch deserves some cooler skins, man, because he's such a cool character. They're saying that with this new swimsuit update, hopefully sometime in the summer he gets like a summer skin or something. But he definitely needs some more love in the skin department, and he needs some more love in the gameplay department because they did kind of nerf him too hard. But don't be scared to play this character, man. Like this video, subscribe, you guys, comment down below. If this video helped you understand how to play Torch, if it made you want to play Torch, man, comment down below. As well as let me know, how do you guys feel about this nerf, about the new patch, new update? Let me know if you are a Torch main. If you've been playing Torch for a while, do you think that they nerfed him too far? Do you think he's really that bad? I waited to release this video, one, so I could hit Lord, but also so I could play and experience the new patch. And in my opinion, he's still busted. Alright, you guys see almost 24 hours played on Torch, 50 KO streaks. I'm going crazy with him. He's still pretty damn good. Alright, but like the video, subscribe, comment down below. Make sure to follow God, praise God always, y'all, because every single day is a blessing. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and peace.